Hey everyone, this is Aaron with DIY Home Repair. Today I'm going to show you how to fix a frozen drain line on your Samsung refrigerator. So a couple quick things to note before we start this project. One, if your fridge is still under warranty, make sure you contact Samsung as they should send someone out to fix this. And two, we will be putting the fridge in demo mode, which shuts down the cooling system. And it'll be in demo mode for probably anywhere around 24 hours because we will need to thaw that back panel out. So if you have food and other perishables in there, my suggestion is you take them out. When I did this, I was able to leave everything in the freezer as the temperature really didn't drop on that in 24 hours. But that's really up to you. So the first thing we're going to do is put the refrigerator into demo mode. Now there are two possible ways to do this. Either it's the top two buttons on the left side of the panel, or it's the top two buttons on the left side of the panel and the top button on the right side of the panel. Either way, you're going to want to push the buttons simultaneously and hold them down for 8 seconds or until the refrigerator beeps. And there you go, now it's in demo mode. Next, we're just going to go ahead and take all the shelves out of the refrigerator. For the bottom shelf, there's going to be a little clip here on the side. You need to be able to push that clip in to be able to pull the shelf up and out. So after removing all the screws and attempting to remove the panel, I realized the panel was still frozen to the back wall. And if I attempted to remove it, I could break it. Now, I've used a heat gun before to melt ice buildup in the fridge. But unfortunately it also melted the plastic, so I don't really recommend that. So at this point I just realized it was probably better to wait the recommended 24 hours and let it thaw before attempting to remove the panel. So one thing to note is on the back panel there's 3 or 4 small arrows on each side. If you take your pry bar and slide it underneath the panel at each of those arrows and push in, the actual panel will come off a lot easier. To completely remove the back panel, you will need to disconnect the blue and the white plug from the wall. So as you can see, I've let it sit and now I was able to pull the panel off pretty easily. There's just some hooks right here, so really all you're doing is if you just take this pry bar or something like that, and this is I'll put a link to this in the description, but you just go to the little arrows you saw there and you push in and it'll pop right out, but you need to let it thaw. Okay, so the actual problem you're running into and the reason you're getting water down in the crisper and ice down below the crisper is this drain clip here. The idea behind it is that as water comes down here, as water is drained down here, this clip right here will stay heated up enough that it doesn't freeze, and then the water can go down the drain and it won't freeze on you. The problem is, if you look at that clip, it's not very long and it doesn't go down the drain very far. So what we need to do is we just need to replace that drain clip. Now, I got this part on Amazon and I'll put a link to it in the description below. But that's all we need to do is we put that down there, and then this longer piece here. All right, so so the longer piece of this right there is actually going to go down into the drain, and it conducts heat, so that you won't have it freezing up on you. So let's just get that changed out. Okay, so as you can see, I just took the end pieces and wrapped them around. Then you're going to stick the long side of that clip down into the drain there. And really that's it. That's all you need to do. Now we can just start putting it back together. Go ahead. Now that we're done, we'll go ahead and take our fridge out of demo mode. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you get alerted when the newest videos come out.